So within like the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to explain how you can go from making no money online to your first $10,000 month as an online trainer. So if you're watching this video, you either click the link in my bio or you hit me up in the DMs or you just found this randomly on YouTube. And this is going to show you exactly step by step how easy it is to start making $10,000 a month. So you want to obviously be a little bit high ticket. So what I do is I sell 4-month plans for $9.97 or a 1-year plan for $19.99. That's my fitness, mindset, fitness, and nutrition programming. I personally have a master trainer certification, but you do not need any of that. The things you are going to need is you're going to have to create a Stripe account and a Fanbases account. If you don't want to wait for your funds to actually get paid out, Fanbases is a really good program. Doesn't cost anything to open it up. And they partner a little bit better with the Afterpay services, so a lot more gets approved versus using Affirm and Stripe with the Stripe. So it's a little bit more user friendly. The fees are a little higher, but that's neither here nor there. If you're not making any money online, you start making online money, fees really aren't that big of a deal because you're still making online money sitting at your house. Okay. Now, you can always climb up to $2,500 a month or whatever you feel comfortable with. I think $19.99 is good for like selling a full year program, and you can get really great results, get a ton of before and afters rolling in through that year to, snowball it, start asking for referrals. And then Trainerize is going to be, or Coach AI, whichever one you want to use. I personally use Trainerize. I just like it better. I started off there. I didn't want to transition my clients through there. But Trainerize or Coach AI is going to how you actually coach your clients. And then you're going to want a DM script that you follow every single time. Then you turn that into a phone call if you can't close in the DMs. I personally close most of my calls and sales through DMs, not my calls, my sales through DMs with fitness. And then when I help coaches become coaches, I normally close that through the DMs or maybe a 20-30 minute call because I've put so much time and effort online into my personality on Instagram and my Facebook that they already know pretty much what I offer, my pricing. I'm pretty open about it. I don't really try to sugarcoat anything or make it to where I got to get you on a 2-hour long call to butter you up to sell you X, Y, and Z. Like if you use Afterpay with my fitness programs, it normally ends up being like $180 a month. And if you do my business coaching, it ends up being like $250 a month or $230 a month, depending on how far. You can stretch it out even farther than that if you want it until you start to get your actual results. And so you're going to want Trainerize or Coach AI to actually coach your clients, right? And then you're going to want to make a group call setting because you're not going to have, when you start to scale, you're not going to have enough time in the day to have one-on-one interactions with everyone. And most people like being in a group setting anyways because it actually increases the chances of success rate by like 40%, right? Because humans don't want to fail humans by nature. Like they just, like when you're in a group, that's why AA and all those other things work, because you're like in a group setting, you can all relate to struggling together, right? And I do the same thing with my fitness clients and my business clients and my TikTok shop clients. I do that with people across the board. And then your posting strategy, you're gonna do like an informational type of video. Post about food. There's a lot of people like don't post about food because it's like too like generic, but I'm telling you, people love that content. Like if I don't have time to eat breakfast, this is what I do. Life as a busy parent, this is how I eat, because they relate to it. And then you want to put like motivational stuff in there. Tell your story. Who are you? Like I'm a Marine Corps veteran who got sober and then lost 130 pounds after I gained it after getting out of the military because I had a bad back. And that was my excuse. So I tell my story. I was an overweight parent that hated his job, that turned that passion for fitness after I lost all the weight into a career that then I could teach others. So tell your story. Who are you? Create your avatar. Once you create the avatar and you start telling the story, create the bio in your Instagram. My name is Kyle, blah, blah, blah. I help busy parents, whatever you want. See, mine is I help fit parents leave their 9 to 5 and then virtual sales, and then DME leave to start your fitness business, start your online brand. I can teach anyone to make $10,000 a month as a coach or a TikTok shop affiliate. It's not hard once you understand the small fundamentals, right? And sure, there's down times in business, and it's going to take you a couple like months and weeks to ramp it up, right? But when you're paying $2,000 to $5,000 to learn how to make money online, and then you can start to make $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month. Where else are you going to get ROIs like that? People spend $40,000, $50,000 to go to college to make $70,000 a year. You guys got to just understand the small fundamentals of it's going to take a little bit of time to become a real brand, and then you can go out and do everything. Like, I've been on massive podcasts. I get free stuff all the time from companies. People pay me to come to speaking events. I've published a book because someone reached out to me and wanted me to be a part of it, and it ended up becoming a bestseller. I've done a lot of cool things. I've gotten, like, people have ran ads on my videos that I made for them. So then I become like free advertisement all over the place. And it all started with just building my brand. So you want to tell your story as you start to build your clientele, and then people will relate to you. So you want to post informational videos, food videos, motivational videos, and then just show your life. Like in your story, show that you have a dog, because some people don't want to reach out to you and be like, hey man, I'm struggling with alcohol. I need to get my life together. Or I'm struggling with my weight. My wife doesn't think X, Y, and Z. They're going to be like, hey, I love that dog. That dog is extremely cute. What do you do? Like, they'll just start the conversation. Then you can pivot into, hey, I see that you're on a weight loss journey, and start the conversation. You become the brand. Your face becomes a brand. Your story becomes a brand, and you have to be relatable. You have to build your line in the sand. Like, I want to be on this or that, and I want to be this person and these people, and that's how I want to do it. So that's exactly how you're going to start to make your $10,000 a month. There's also ads and systems you could put in place, but really you want to start with telling your story, optimizing your bio, and getting the systems in place. So that way when you start to get clients or you start to do free plans, you already have the systems in place and you already have an idea of where to start. And if you want to scale past that, or you need help starting that, you can DM me on Instagram and we'll get you started as soon as possible. We'll get everything lined out. I'll give you your posting schedule. I'll give you how to close in the DMs. I'll give you your DM scripts. I'll give you your phone call scripts. And then you have sales training with me every single Sunday. Sales training is a crucial part of it. If you don't know how to beat objections, then you'll never be able to close. You have to be able, when someone gives you, I need to talk to my spouse, you need to have an objection. Like, what is the rebuttal for that? You need to know rebuttals extremely well. People don't talk about that side of things. This is sales. Like, yes, it's a business, but you need to know rebuttals. Rebuttals are extremely important. When I was in insurance full time, like, I had to know the rebuttals. Like, if you need to talk to your spouse, if you need to do this, or you need to do that, or I need to think about it. I need to think about it as a smokescreen. Do you need to think about the price or the programming? Oh, no, the programming is good. It's the price. Oh, what's wrong with the price? Oh, Oh, if you want a cheaper option, I have 3 different competitors that I can actually refer you to, because if you want a watered down version of something, I can always send you that. But if you want the full meat and potatoes and you want me to actually dive deep into your business and not just give you some cookie cutter thing, then that's the price. But I can also refer you to someone cheaper. So would you like the full blown program, or would you like me to refer you to someone? Oh no, I want the full blown program. Awesome. So do you want to pay in full, or how do you want to do that? Or awesome. So that's $34.99 a month, or the $34.99 for the full time payment. Would you like to pay card or Affirm? Would you like to pay up front or right now? Like, you just start, not right now. Would you like to pay with card or Affirm? Oh, my credit's not good enough for Affirm. Awesome. So you go ahead and put it on your own card or pay in full. I'm going to pay in full. Boom. Send me a link. All right, I'm sending you a link right now. Let me know once you get it through, and then we can schedule your first onboarding call right after it goes through. Don't let them off the phone. If you let people off the phone, you're going to lose the sale. That's in any sales. You don't ever let people off the phone. So that's the type of things we go over when it goes to actually talking to you about sales. Most people aren't teaching that. They give you these blueprints and they give you a little bit of systems, and they don't teach you sales. Sales is the most crucial part to making the money. It doesn't matter if I teach you how to post, and it doesn't matter if I teach you all these systems if you don't know how to close. Closing is the most important part. So if you're having issues and you're not closing, DM me on Instagram. We will get everything rocking and rolling for you. It takes around 48 hours to get you onboarded and everything put in place and get all your systems in place, and then we'll start rocking and rolling. And if you already have the money to run ads, then it's even better. But you can definitely get to $10,000 a month as organic. So if you have any questions or you want to know more, DM me on Instagram. If you found this on Instagram, now you know exactly how I can help you. Come back and DM me again. Faith over fear, and as always, God is good.